looking kind of weak and a little bit extra here around
We've been needing
the
it.
coastal bend, and we have been needing it. So here's a look back. This is mostly round 2 that moved in. It's 12 hours of satellite radar imagery. So what you're going to notice is we still have cloud coverage right now, but there's round 2 moving through, the rain kind of lingering behind it for a little bit through the morning hours and the early afternoon, and then moving out. So our rain is moving out. Now, yes, there are a couple of storms trying to pop back up in that area in Mexico. However, I don't think these will make it. We've lost a little bit of that oomph. We have more dry air working in around our upper level low. We'll talk about that coming up in just a minute. But what I do want to show you is our temperatures were much cooler today. 89 is our average high. We were at 80. Our low 67. That is chilly almost for us here in South Texas. 99 degrees the high, record high. By the way, this was a record rain event for the day for May 27th. 1.93 inches of rainfall. Year-to-date rainfall total now up above 10 inches, and that puts us half an inch above normal for this time of year. And get this, I mentioned this at the top of the newscast, but if you missed it, our combined lake level for our western reservoir is up to 9.9%, so it has risen. We're almost back up to 10%. As far as our low forecast goes, we're going to see 70s and 60s. 60s likely where some clouds break a bit more into the brush country and our northwestern area. On your Thursday will be still a little bit cooler than normal. I think we make it into the mid to upper 80s. I don't think we make it to 89 or 90 tomorrow. I think we still have kind of some cooler air trying to work its way in. We may not clear our clouds out quite all the way. As you look at our high temperatures, you are going to notice those do have a chance to get into the 90s in the brush country though, but coastal locations, I think we still stay a little bit cooler. But yeah, with the clouds clearing out, we may make it. Also, fog is something we do need to keep an eye on as our winds have calmed down a bit and we got some rain down on our surface, lots of moisture down at the surface. We definitely could see some low-level fog trying to develop into the early morning hours. High temperatures are only going up though, so there's no cold front in sight for us. We're going to stay in the 90s, it looks like, once we get there. We're going to stay there, mid to low 90s, some upper 90s possible there into the brush country. So here's that low I was talking about. So now we're on the back side of the low, which still does have, that has kind of a bit more drier air working its way in. Now remember, this is the mid-levels of the atmosphere. So it's kind of, what it's doing is it's creating that cap that kind of stabilizes the atmosphere with the drier air working its way in the mid-levels. We still have very humid, very warm air at the surface, but that's not going to want to rise through that dry layer, and those storms aren't going to want to survive through that dry layer. So overall, looks like we should stay pretty dry, but we are still staying in a bit of an active weather pattern across Texas, just not quite as widespread active. As we get into the weekend, we will be watching a little bit of energy that tries to sneak in, but I think it's next Tuesday really is our next best shot at some rainfall. So when you see your rainfall forecast, most of that likely coming Tuesday. Again, we're still watching some storms into Mexico, but the forcing isn't what it was. So overall, Texas is seeing less rain. We're going to see more rain coming down the plains and sinking into portions of the southeast with a bit of a low pressure over the northeast and a bit of a high pressure hanging out there over the Four Corners region. And your 7-day forecast, so low chance of rain these next couple of days, but that's like nothing, 10%. We will keep some cloud coverage even as our temperatures heat up, especially in the morning hours. In the day, we may see some clouds breaking, but be ready for the warmth to return. Hopefully you enjoyed the cool air after the rain. And when Bill, outside the mosquitoes, Bill and I said it was very comfortable, you know, as we were out at the Oso Creek.
I bet so.